Alright, more FFT arena action here. There we go. Just want to get that mic working. We have on top Gaignun's team, which is known as Each, It, and I. And on bottom we have reinoe's team, which is known as Lazy Town. Gaignun has Duke the Ninja, the King the Archer, Usagi the Priest, and Elsa the Wizard. This is a team that you definitely have seen before, courtesy of 65 Holy. This is an oil prockin elemental damaging team. We have the Ninja with Auto Potion Magic Defend Up. Very reminiscent to my old Edible Oils Ninja, being the tanky oil prockin ninja with Item Potion. I mean, I switched Defend Up and I had Defense Up and Saitiam Sun, but they both function the same idea with the Church and Magic Defend Up. Green Beret and an outfit, so you can absorb the Archer's Glacier Gun here, and he's basically there for huge amount of damage with Magic Attack Up and Pilgrimage. Obviously, this is a typical Magic Gun Archer setup. Withdraw, he has Masamune, Projectile Guard, so he can be pretty anti-spell gun, as well as anti-arrow and gunshot, of course. 11 speeds, that makes him decently fast, actually. We have a priest with white robes at TM Sun, pretty tanky on the magic side of things. She has Demi 2, which doesn't really require too much MA as far as damage goes, because Demi 2 is percentage based. I believe that does half the unit's total HP. P-Bag for regen, of course, so a pretty well built priest in my opinion. Plenty of health. Not bad amount of MP. If she ever run low, she has move MP up. And the ninja, I believe, should have Ether. Then you have the wizard, who has move MP up, white magic, auto potion, equips shield for the elemental strengthening. She comes with fire, ice, and poison. The reason for poison is to give people who only has Phoenix down and Wish a very hard time sandbagging, because poison is kind of annoying. I mean, unless you have like Masamune or Asuna to get rid of it, then this poison can be pretty relevant. The fire is there to inflict the oil, and the ice is there to simply capitalize on the oil proc. And that's going to simply allow this archer to do the maximum amount of damage. So you have basically item bot, but can inflict oil. Primary magic unit that can inflict oil. Support unit with Demi 2 and a Glacier Gun Archer. He's probably the hardest hitting one. At least gradually becomes the hardest hitter. Now let's take a look at reinoe's team. reinoe has Christian Monk the Monk, Kung Fu Monk the Monk. Do mimes suck? They often do. Well, that's your opinion, reinoe. But in all seriousness, this is a straightforward mimic song team with the monks having PA save, martial arts, and battle song that allows them to simply do more damage as battle song goes on. Mimes can mimic battle song, and they can hit even harder. So it's very straightforward actually, but their biggest problem, I think, is lack of defensive synergy, because these monks only have revive. Their only means of reviving. So when the monks go down, so do the mimes. So it's either you have to either win this match very quickly with this team, or you're gonna get eventually overwhelmed and you just can't sandbag. That's the one fatal error I can see with this team, quite honestly. You could have been better off having like a secondary healer with you, like someone with a Phoenix down, or even someone with like a raise or something, to keep the units alive, because revive is not going to be enough. At least in my opinion, it's not going to be enough. Just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I actually forgot what map we were going to. But I figured it out. We're going to map 103, the Windmill Shed. So Gaignun does have the speed advantage overall. reinoe is definitely the most is definitely the more physically hard hitter, but I do see some troubles with this team. Gaignun's in the yellow, and reinoe, I believe, should be in the green. Plus, Gaignun's got a lot more ground to cover with the wizard doing AoE damage. So the mines better not bunch themselves up, otherwise everyone's going to be in the world of hurt. Haste 2 coming from the priestess. Elsa will go for ice to inflict slow. Nice. No counter flood though. See. PA save. Okay, that ninja is a little bit too close to that monk though. Oh, that monk just survived it. Just survived. Here comes Balson though. Mimics 3 times over. That's 4. That's 5. Make that 6. Alright, so let's see how much more damage these mimes can do. 119 damage and Earth Slash. Oh, that missed. Oh, nicely done, actually, right there by reinoe. And those mimes are definitely chakra on themselves. So, good job, actually. Really good job. The priest is going to be looking for Demi 2, and we're going to see some more ice spells from the wizard. This is what I'm talking about, though. See, ice. See, PA save, double PA save, actually. Yeah, that's the problem. reinoe's team definitely has a lot more AoE than, no, Gaignun has a lot more AoE, excuse me. Race 2 does connect, and a double ice. Yeah, that's it. See, counter flood. Yeah, that mime's all that's left. And unfortunately, with this kind of a team, it just can't win. So Gaignun does take round 1. We'll see what happens in round 2. Alright, round 2 will commence. We are now in map 24, the Military's Academy Auditorium. reinoe tried to get something going with these mimic Earth Slashes, but unfortunately they just weren't really enough to whittle down Gaignun's units at all. In fact, Gaignun just picked apart reinoe from limb to limb. Alright, we see a PA save that time. Earth Slash on the wizard, so good position from the mime actually. But that wizard's still gonna charge forward and go for an ice spell. And we can see a Demi 2 from the priest. Slowing the monk, that's not good. There's a counter flood there. Demi 2. See it. Alright, the archers don't move, so. But still, it's not gonna matter too much, I don't think, because reinoe is already in dire straits here. That ninja can just take these hits no problem. Yeah, I don't see reinoe getting out of this alive at all. I mean, it sounds like I'm counting the poor guy out, but then again, I also feel equally as bad. I had to pair him up against one of Gaignun's newest teams. But even if I did pair him up with someone else, the flaw still remains there. They just don't have a good defensive synergy, and I think that's going to ultimately that's the ultimate downfall to this whole team here. I mean, it is a gimmick team at best, don't get me wrong, and most gimmick teams don't tend to like last long, but still, I mean, this team can hardly even put up a fight, really. See, mime is still going to rush forward, and Haste keeping everyone, hasty here. Well, there you have it. Gaignun wins. GG.